the new shubha we're going to address is related to voting. And since it relates to voting, let me first give a brief introduction. We warned both in summary and in detail over the past 3 decades about the dangers of accepting democracy or participating in it in any way, because it's a religion of kufr. And among the ways to participate in the kufr of democracy is voting. Voting is a sha'ira of that kufr. Just as one should safeguard themselves in the West from other religions, from falling into other religions, and avoid participating in their kufr practices, the same applies to the religion of democracy. Voting is participating in the kufr of democracy. It's also shirk in legislation. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, أَمْ لَهُمْ شُرَكَاءُ شَرَعُوا لَهُمْ مِنَ الدِّينِ مَا لَمْ يَأْذَنْ بِهِ اللَّهُ. It's placing people, it's placing creation in positions where they exercise acts of rububiyyah and uluhiyyah over other creation. اتخذوا أحبارهم ورهبانهم أربابا من دون الله. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَلَا يَتَّخِذَ بَعْضُنَا بَعْضًا أَرْبابًا مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ. If one's under ikrah, we would address this differently. However, who's under ikrah to vote in the West? Shaykh, the author of Adwa al-Bayan, rahimahullah ta'ala, said shirk in legislation and shirk in ibadah are one and the same. There's absolutely no difference between them. The one who follows a system other than Allah's system, or a legislation other than Allah's legislation, is like the one who worships an idol and prostrates to a false god. There's no difference between them in any way. They're both the same. They're both shirk. These days, a person can research every detail of every matter, including specifics about candidates that they vote for, and everything else. It's all at the click of a button. But they lack the ability to research with sincerity from the righteous, independent ulama whether voting is shirk or not, and to make desperate dua asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide them to the truth in this matter. As we're doing today, when doubts arise, the ulama have debunked them. There's no excuse in this day and age not to research and know the truth about these serious matters, because it's your Jannah in Jahannam that we're talking about. And let me say, beyond the tawheedic fundamental matter pertaining to the issue of voting, how can one who fears Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cast their vote for someone whose hands are stained with the blood of Muslims, knowing that they will continue to commit various crimes against Muslims? Don't play dumb. Ever since the Ruwaybida leaders of Dalala in the West began to treat voting as if it were the 6th pillar of Islam a couple of decades ago, show me a single president during that time, or even double that time in the past 40 years, whose hands aren't stained with the blood of Muslims. And if they're unaware, we can enlighten them. Their vote is placing someone in power who will commit numerous, various types of injustices against Muslims. So I tell you, for those who voted, if you fear Allah, listen carefully. With your vote, this is beyond, aside from the tawheedic matter. With your vote, be prepared to face the consequences of the crimes of who you put in power when you stand before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَمَنْ دَعَا إِلَى ضَلَالَةٍ كَانَ عَلَيْهِ مِنَ الْإِثْمِ مِثْلُ آثَامِ مَنْ تَبِعَهُ لَا يَنْقُصُ ذَلِكَ مِنْ آثَامِهِمْ شَيْئًا. The one who calls people for error and sin, he shall have to carry the burden of its sin, just like those who committed that sin without their sins being diminished in any way. Voting is worse than that. No one forced you.